So we'll study about section 3.7, page number 88, in which we have to study about fuel cell. Fuel cell was first of all used in Apollo space program or satellite program. The benefit of using fuel cell was that it produced electricity but did not produce any pollution, or heavy leftover, and it also produced drinkable water. So as it produced drinkable water, that means it was made out of hydrogen and oxygen. So the cell was taken like this. From one end there was provision of hydrogen to enter, and from the other end there was provision of oxygen to enter. And when this hydrogen and oxygen combined, they produced water, and oxygen acted as cathode and hydrogen acted as anode. Means oxidation of hydrogen took place and reduction of OH minus O2 took place. The electrode used was porous carbon electrode, in which ground platinum was used as catalyst. So this was carbon electrode with platinum, same both side, carbon electrode with platinum. Platinum acted as a surface catalyst, it absorbed hydrogen gas, and electrolyte which was used was NaOH aqueous. That means the redox reaction took place in basic medium. So at cathode, O2 became OH minus. So here oxidation number was 0 and here oxidation number is -2, but there are 2 oxygen here, so I will multiply this with 2. So there is a deficiency of 4 negative charges this side, so I will give 4 electrons this side. 2 into -2 is equal to -4, and 4 electrons I have given this side. But there is no hydrogen this side and there are 2 hydrogens this side. So to balance it, what we will do is, as many OH is there, that much of H2O will give, and we'll subtract that much of OH. So this will become 2 OH minus this side. So this can be further written as O2 plus 4 electron plus 2 H2O will form 4 OH minus. Now at anode, oxidation of water takes place. Oxidation of hydrogen takes place to form water. So here oxidation number was 0 and here oxidation number is +1 into 2. So to balance it, we will give 2 electron as of now. Now we see that there is 1 oxygen here and there is no oxygen over here. So in basic medium, we can always add oxygen this side. So if we add 2 OH minus, then we will get even number of hydrogen, that means 2 plus 2, 2 hydrogen, which we can easily make 4 over here. So 4 hydrogens are this side, 4 hydrogen on this side, 2 oxygen is this side, 2 oxygen is this side. But the gain and loss of electron in any redox reaction should be same. So here 4 electrons are gained and here 2 electrons are lost. So this has to be multiplied with 2. So we multiply both sides with 2. So this will become 2H2 plus 2OH minus plus 4OH minus will become 4H2O plus 4 electron. That means the redox reaction which take place need not require to be remembered. You can solve it on your own. Then we can add these two equations. Let this be equation 1, let this be equation 2. These two equations can be added. This will become O2 plus 4 electron plus 2H2O will form 4OH minus. Now let us see what gets cancelled. 4 electron and 4 electron gets cancelled. 4OH and 4OH gets cancelled, and 2H2O nullifies 2 H2Os from this and this forms 2H2O. So the net reaction will become H2 plus O2. How many H2s? 2 H2s. How many O2s? 1 O2 molecule forming 2 H2O, and some potential difference will be there which can be utilized as electricity. So this is the type of question which is asked is draw the diagram of fuel cell. Where was fuel cell used? What are the advantages of fuel cell? And 4, give the redox reaction involved in the fuel cell. Also there can be a question, what is the drawback of fuel cell? So very quickly we can refer to the answers of these. Draw a well-labeled diagram of the fuel cell. So diagram is drawn. Let each of these contain 1 mark. So 1 mark will be there for this. Where was fuel cell used at first? It was used in the Apollo satellite program. So 1 mark for this. What are the advantages for the fuel cell? Any of the 3 advantages written, 1 mark. Give the redox reaction involved. So half mark for this, half mark for the final value, half marks for these 2 half reactions, and half mark for the final value. And what is the drawback of the fuel cell? The drawback is that it is not portable. It is difficult to carry oxygen and hydrogen in cylinders, and it cannot meet energy requirement of large number of people. It cannot meet large scale energy need. For a few astronauts it is okay, but for large scale this energy cannot be used. Now say if you require to get energy, what would you prefer? Would you not prefer to get one Leclanché cell or dry cell instead of getting one hydrogen cylinder, one oxygen cylinder, and then making this arrangement, forcing them to enter inside at a particular pressure to do the reaction, all that hassle? Who would prefer to do all that hassle? So using a button cell, mercury cell, or a dry cell, this would be much easier. So they are easier options. Solar cell, these all are easier options as compared to fuel cell. So fuel cell is not portable. It is difficult to carry hydrogen and oxygen cylinder anywhere we go. But still, the concept of using hydrogen as a fuel is in research, and scientists are looking forward to use it as a fuel. The main problem of using hydrogen as a fuel is that it is inflammable. It does not burn spontaneously and slowly like a good fuel. It burns all of a sudden with a pop sound, like an explosive. And since like explosive cannot be used as a fuel, since hydrogen also cannot be used as a fuel very commonly. So that was it all about fuel cell.